Hi everyone, it's been a while since I've actually done an unboxing and a review, so today I've got a little something nice for you. Two items. One is the new Fimi Mini version 2, recent released, and two is a box to go with it. This one's from Banggood, this one's from AliExpress. I've paid for both of them, they're not free, they're not sent to me for any reason. They're actually both my birthday presents. So let's get to work. We'll do the Fimi first, then we'll do the box and see if it all fits and how it all goes together. So glad you're watching, nice to do a review. Okay, so here we go. The box shows a white one and an orange one. I'm pretty sure this is the white one. Basic stuff on the outside saying it's a 250 gram drone. That doesn't really make any difference in the UK. A lot of people say it does, but it really doesn't, because anything that flies that has a video camera on it now comes within the regs. So please go out there, do your CAA exam, get your CAA reference number, and that's all you need to do, and then you're good to go and fly, except of course stick by all the rules. So 4K camera, 3-axis gimbal, 37-minute flight time. So this one comes with the plus battery, and the plus battery is higher voltage and capacity, and it does put it over the 250 gram class. So if you do want to go below 250 in other countries, you actually need to get the Pro battery, I believe, which is lighter. That'll take you under 250 gram. Version 2 now has 9 kilometers range. Again, in the UK you're not going to do that because it would be out of line of sight and therefore outside the regulations. Level 5 wind resistance, that's really good, so that's quite a high wind resistance. Fast charging off a USB-C, so it doesn't come with a charger anymore. The battery and the transmitter both plug straight into a USB-C lead in your phone charger, so obviously best to do a decent phone charger with that. And what they call 2T AI computing, so that's the new processor in these, higher power processor, that should make everything work that bit faster. So it says in the box we get the drone, the transmitter, gimbal cover, 3 USB cables, so whatever phone you've got will work, battery, instruction book, spare propellers, spare screws, USB cable, and a screwdriver. So as far as I know, the only way you can tell any difference with these being a V2 is the date, but if you can see that on the label, they have actually now put V2, so as well as the date here, where are we, there, on the end they've put the V2. It does actually tell you now on the label that it is a V2. Other than that, everything looks just like the V1 box. So let's get it open. Only just arrives, taken about 2 weeks to arrive in the UK. Maybe it's a lift up end. Okay, seal on the end then it lifts up. Trick box. Open it up, and there we have it, sitting there. Usual little soft pad that's got the QR code for the app. I believe it's a Fimi mini app, so it's not the same app as I use for my X8. I will need to download the new app for it. Other than that, sit there neatly. Let's fetch it out. It's got a gimbal cover on, but it's come adrift on the journey. The gimbal cover's not actually completely on, but it is pretty much on. Let's take it off anyway now. Yeah, nice clear glass gimbal cover. You can see the camera there, 3-axis, and I have to say it's pretty cute. So open it out. Very nice. Very nice, very smart. Let's move the box a bit. What have we got? Just all cooling slots on this side and on the other side. Nothing on the sides. On the back we've got a USB port. Down the bottom, that would be USB for firmware upgrades or direct connection. Got a USB-C port in the battery. This piece in the back is the battery, so that's direct charging for there. And just underneath the catch of that is the SD card slot. Battery's got a little push catch to disconnect the battery. That comes out, got contacts in the top there to connect to the battery, and a little catch underneath on the battery there. Probably just see that just springs, and that locks the battery in place. And now that's out the way, you can see the USB slot. The battery actually holds in the USB card. On the bottom we've got the optical flow sensors. That just helps with precision landing and altitude, as well as the barometer inside. No obstacle avoidance on these, so it's just your optical sensor cameras on the bottom. Battery, lithium. This is the standard one, so it's 8.4 volt maximum charge and 3100 milliamp hour. So it's 8.4 volts, 3100 milliamp hour battery. That's nice. So you need to charge that. Drone, amazing how light it feels really good. So that's the drone. All comes with the props all fitted, nice little brushless motors, textured finished, almost like a stipple type finish on that. So that's great. So that's our drone. Back to the box. As I say, you get the gimbal cover, it's nice, and then underneath this bit in here we've got our instructions, loads of instructions, and our transmitter. Fetch that out, very much like your standard Fimi transmitter, like the X8. Fold up aerials, slide out to fit any phone, and then the USB leads fit in the bottom there. Slot down this slot to allow your phone to be fitted in. Sticks are underneath, so your transmitter sticks are just in a little slot under there. Take those out and screw them in. Very nice. A nice sharp feel to these. I don't know if you can see that, but nice serrated top edge, so nice positive feel on your thumbs. You've got the power button on the front, which should show you battery level, and then it'll be do it twice to power it on. Return to home button, video record on the top, photo on the top that side, and then a scroll wheel for gimbal up, down on that side. So nice and neat, nice and straightforward, nothing to worry about with that one. Should fit pretty much any phone. Mine's always a challenge. I've got a Fimi Bison, and that's quite a big phone. So then under here, packet full of goodies. I'll take these out. I'll keep these out so they can go in the carry case. Take the box away. The gimbal cover. So in the bag, we've got a bag, and in the bag we've got habits. So we've got a screwdriver to change the propellers, 3 USB leads, so we've got a lightning, USB-C and a micro USB, and depending on what phone you use depends on which one of those you need. And we've got USB-C cable to charge the battery and to charge the transmitter, and that obviously I will do first, and a pack with some spare props, so you get four spare props in there. And that is that. So that's the drone. It looks lovely, very very neat. Not sure how loud or quiet it's going to be yet. That'll be interesting, but I'll obviously get it all charged up first before we go any further. So moving on then, I'll have a look at the case. So if I fold this up, then I'll get a good idea how it fits in the case. Put the gimbal protector back on. That should clip in at the front, roll round, and then just a little clip at the back. That's nice, yeah, that holds it really nice, that. Very neat. So this is basically what's in the box. And this, I had off AliExpress. Basic little case, got a sprung handle on it, got a zip, nice red finish, grey for the main, red trim. And this came with some spares as well, so you'll see inside it's nice soft foam, all cut out, and this should be shaped exactly for this drone. So the plan is transmitter, drone, spare batteries. And then it's got a zip section at the top here, and in here you pick your spares. And this case came with 2 full sets of Fimi propellers. Links to everything here I'll put below, so both the Banggood stuff and the AliExpress stuff. So let's do the proof of the pudding and see if the Fimi fits in the Fimi case. That's very nice actually, that's a beautiful fit. Look at that. Really nice. Transmitter this side. Tighter on the aerials, that is. Yeah, so that's quite tight. I'm just gonna be cautious of that because I don't want to damage the aerials. It does come out tight on this back edge. probably okay, but I'm just being cautious because I don't want to damage it. I'll switch the drone back out. Switch the battery out again. Yeah, perfect fit for the batteries. They say this is designed for your spares, but they'll all go in the zip top. Yeah, so various bits for your screwdriver, things like that in there. So yeah, that's all good. Little bit cautious on this transmitter because it's a very tight fit on the transmitter. So what I may do is just ease that out a bit. These air all seem to cross on this one, whereas the other Fimi they fit inside each other. These seem to cross a little bit more like that. It's alright, I think I'm just being cautious, but I may just ease that out a fraction on the top. The case itself's lovely, the battery in the drone fits perfect. Okay, so that's your starter. What I'm going to do now is I'll get it all charged up, get the app downloaded on my phone, and we'll go and have a play with it. So stay tuned and let's charged up and let's see how she flies. Okay, it's all charged up now, so I thought I'd take you through the very first startup. Drone's in, batteries in, ready to go. I have had one issue. So I've got a Umidigi Bison GT2 Pro and it doesn't fit. It's too big for the handset. However, it does actually fit quite nicely lower down from where the USB cable is. It fits in this curve, so I don't know if that's an intentional design feature, but it does actually fit lower down, and then my hands can make sure it's supported around the back. So we'll have to see how that goes. So let's fire it up. Interesting, it takes the charge on the hand controller. So it's come up straight away saying open Navi Mini, so I'll set it to always do that. Now enter device, go around, and then underneath on the Mini there's a button, and it's the usual two press once, press and hold, and that wakes it up. That's waking up now. See the yellow light on the back. And I'm hoping it's just going through its... Here we go. So straight away it's checked the firmware update, so I'll say OK to that. Looks like just a no-fly zone. Update now. Start updating. So now we get a flashing green on the back, red to green, so it shows us the firmware update where it's 67.73, 18.82, that's about complete. Now it's gone red, and I expect it now to do a reboot. You see it's disconnected on here. It should the reboot. Camera and gimbal are activating now, and there we are. So now it's connected, and it's giving us a VPU warning, and that the gimbal's not ready yet. Can't enter GPS mode, and it's given us our limits here. Let's get through all this. It's giving you a quick run round of what all the screens mean. Okay, let's get over this then. Into settings, limiting the flight speed. We'll bring that up. It limits it automatically from you. It's limited the distance and height. Height of return home is 30 meters. And it's actually not got beginner mode on. It did say it has beginner mode on by default, but it hasn't got that. Get the option of sport mode and precise landing, so you'd have to come in the menu, put it in sports mode. Do a compass calibration as well. I'll do that outside, so I will do that outside. And fail safes to return to home. Okay, so that all looks good. So I think next thing, I'll take it out, we'll do a compass calibration, and we'll give it a try. Okay, so it's come in to the compass calibration. Use calibrate, keep away from metal and strong interference areas, place the drone 1 meter off the ground. Okay. Calibrate. Hold the horizontally, rotate till the green light goes out. And red light is on. Okay, so we've got red light now. Hold the drone vertically, rotate. Okay, and it says that's it. So we're done. So that's calibrated. Okay. Says the SD card looks good. So it shows photo and video. As you can see this, I'm not screen recording at the moment. So start the video. It's recording now. Set to take off. And we just drag the icon from one to the other, so I'll bring it back a bit, give us some room. You see that? Yeah. I drag that icon across and she should go up. There she is. Surprisingly quiet. Very quiet, I wasn't expecting that. fairly windy at the moment. We've got quite stiff wind here. Let's see if I can line you up. See, that's totally hands off. First flight. She's reporting 23 satellites. So yesterday I had my X8 out and I only had 13. 93% battery, 26 satellites. I think we're in mode 2, I normally fly mode 1, so I'll have to change that. Yoga. Yeah, nice. Hopefully you can see that. Zoom in a bit so you can get a face up. That's pretty stable, it's quite windy here. Reasonable breeze today. She's nicely locked in. I do like about this that I don't think the other one has. Hopefully you can see. Is that it puts a home position on the screen to show you where home is. Yeah, nice. So I'll do a bit more flying. I'll get it in mode 1. This seems all very strange to me. And I'll put a bit of flight footage on. I've got a plane coming over, so I don't want to go up wise here. We need to put it into mode 1 now. Bring it down. Yeah, very nice. Very steady. Right in the corner here, trapped by buildings and everything. Yeah, I've got to put it in mode 1, I can't get used to flying mode 2. So take her down, and when she touches down, she should cut the engines. There we go, and as with the X8, she stops the video too. Camera back up. Yeah, lovely. So it stops recording when you land, which is what the X8 does. Full size. Showing 17 satellites now, but yeah, first flight, first impressions great. I'm going to change to mode 1, give it a bit of fly, and I'll feed back. Okay, I'm only guessing on this camera angle. So, drone's out, it's just done a firmware update, or it's doing a firmware update. 60%. It's saying gimbal not ready because it's still warming up. It's got 17 satellites, but can't take off. 19 satellites ready to go. Wow, that's pretty fast. Don't want to see my Crocs. So let's come in the shade, start recording, take off, slide it across. It's quite high.
take her away from the house a bit. Really expected it to be a lot noisier than this. Take her up and back. Yeah, decent shot of the scaffolding. Don't know if you can see the screen. Quite bright. So quiet though. You can see they put a big spanning piece scaffolding in. Very pleased with it. Tell you what, it's getting a fair bit of blowing around here. That's fighting it within what, a few inches. It's totally hands off. Very quiet, very stable. Look, and if the detectors underneath make it go up, yeah, they do. Let's bring her down. Yeah, it's really blowing now. She's doing very well to stay that steady. Really nice. Very impressed with that. Turn around, see how she handles it while turning. Yeah, barely moving an inch. Oh, it's really windy. Yeah, and she's gone back to where she was. That's picked up quite a lot now, the wind. Turn the gimbal back up. Actually goes up quite a bit, this gimbal. It's impressive. I think it's at maximum now, but it does actually look up, which is a nice touch. You can probably see the lag in the gimbal there as well, which is nice. Show it working properly as you spin it, just that bit of lag that takes up the really see the gimbal working there, look. It's really windy now. Typical, wait until now to come out and it gets really windy. Over this side, not even in sports mode this, it's pretty quick. Yeah. Doesn't overshoot by much when you stop either. It actually comes back a little bit, which is cool. I'm very impressed. a nice bit of gimbal lag that is as well. See what the horizon's like today. Yeah, it looks pretty straight to me. Tiny bit out. A little gentle 360, then a really slow one. Very impressed with that. So windy. We now got 11 minutes and we've got 62% battery and we've only been really hovering. So why has that stopped? Oh, it's complaining my SD card's not fast enough. So it's obviously buffering up. We're in 4K 30 frames. So looks like I'm getting a better SD card. Press started again, but no, it's stopped again now. No speed, please change. Well, how annoying. Okay, it's not gonna play with that anymore. It doesn't like my card. So I'll try it with a different one. Sounding like an Ultra 3 at least then. Alright, let's sit here then. Land it nicely one-handed anyway. Lovely. Oh, so far, loving it. Absolutely loving it.
Okay, so there we go. Hope that's informative. Certainly very pleased with it. What I've also had arrived now is the Pro battery from Banggood, the drone from Banggood, battery from Banggood, case from AliExpress. All the links below. Surprising, there's quite a difference between the Plus battery and the Pro. Start with the shape, totally different. So the Plus battery round all the way around, the Pro battery flat on the bottom and just curved on the edges. So quite a difference between the two. So the plus battery is a 7.2 volt nominal, 8.4 volt max with a 3100 milliamp hour, and the Pro battery, it's a 7.7 nominal, 8.8 volt max, so it's 0.8 of a volt difference, and it's a 2200 milliamp hour rather than a 31. So higher voltage, lower milliamp hour. So quite a difference. It looks really different, and yet it fits fine. So they both fit, both power up the drone, no problems there, but very, very different. Still USB-C on the back, still charges. And if you've got a phone charger that auto senses, so it go up to the 9 volts rather than normal 5, these will pop up to 9 volts and they'll charge within an hour. On just a 5 volt USB, they'll take a couple of hours. If you have an auto sensing USB charger that will do 9 volts as well, these will pop up to 9 and charge in an hour. So that's useful as well. So that's been useful. If you haven't subscribed, it's free. Please subscribe, it all helps the channel. We've hit a milestone of 500 subscribers now, which is fantastic. So please do subscribe if you haven't. Don't forget to like the videos, tell your friends. Thanks for watching, hope it's been useful, and stay tuned for the next one. Bye bye now.